Hi everyone! So I wanted to make a video about things that we attract into our reality. This is such an important topic because every single thing in our lives that happens is because we create it on some level, and sometimes it's very subconscious and we don't really know why, but it all is created by us. We need to stop having this victim mentality of like things are happening to us, because every single thing is created by us. And it's just really bridging that gap and bringing that awareness to it of why. And I wanted to bring light to a specific thing that I've realized recently that may help kind of bring light to awareness on your journey of like exactly why we attract certain things into our lives. And sometimes it could be from a childhood experience that has been so traumatic, and we bury these things so deep within us that we don't even really remember or realize exactly why it's created, or maybe we do and we just don't exactly know why or like how. So everything mirrors. Our soul literally brings these things into our lives, and they become a perfect mirror, a perfect reflection. And also everything that we react to, whether it's a reaction that we have towards another person, if somebody says something or does something, it's not really that other person. And yeah, maybe they did something that was horrible. Maybe they, a partner cheated on you, or a coworker said something really mean behind your back. Those things are not kind-hearted things, but instead of thinking like, what's wrong with me? What did I do to deserve this? That triggers a part of me that doesn't feel like I'm enough. It's really just a reflection. It's really them just being imbalanced. And the only reason that we are reacting to that imbalance that they have is because there's a frequency within us that is stimulated by that event. So because we are stimulated by this event, it becomes our soul's way of showing us that this is something that needs healing in our hearts, in our physical being, from past events, whatever it may be. It's always something that is a reflection of an imbalance inside of us. Because if that was not an imbalance inside of us, if somebody's saying something mean about us, or criticizing us in a negative way, if we didn't believe at some level that that was true, then we would not be reacting to it. So it really becomes a mirror reflection of a place inside of us that needs healing. And this is something that happened to me recently, where I've always, I think, attracted certain relationships in my life that were unhealthy as far as a partner goes. And sometimes it's either been like I've attracted people that were a little bit too overbearing, or I've attracted people that were not giving me the love and attention that I wanted. And I've always gotten very, I guess I've always kind of reacted to the fact if I haven't been getting the attention that I so desired, because this has triggered a frequency within me from childhood of not getting the love and affection that I so desired from my parents. I didn't feel like I was given the love or adoration that I so desired. And this, I'm not saying this as like a sob story. I'm not a victim in any way. My soul chose this incarnation to learn a specific lesson. So I'm not a victim in any way. And instead of seeing, my parents as being these beings who had imbalances, and so they only gave the love that they knew how to give, and it wasn't anything to do with me. But as children, we try to be in control, and we are not in control. But because maybe we don't get something that we so want, like love, we immediately think that it's because of something about us that is inadequate and not enough. So we see this as our parents must not love us enough because we aren't enough, we're not good enough. So this is where the beginning of the thought of not being good enough comes from, because we take everything so personally, that it's a direct reflection of an inadequacy inside of ourselves, which is not the case whatsoever. So anytime that I've had a circumstance in my adulthood of maybe a partner that hasn't given me the love and affection that I've wanted, instead of just saying this isn't, you know, they aren't giving me what I need, and I walk away, I have literally, it has become a perfect mirror, and it's triggered that place in me of not being enough, which in reality, it's really not that at all. It could just be, you know, the fact that two people are not a good match, and they maybe are just giving the love they know how to give, and it has really nothing to do with anything about this, like me as a human being. So this has been a perfect reflection for my soul, telling me that I am still carrying burdens and baggages from my past of, you know, not getting the attention that I want and reacting to it. That place inside me, that frequency that's stimulated by this external event. So it all is a reflection. And that is something that I really wanted to touch on, because it was just such a revelation for me, you know, just kind of as we gain awareness on these things, we start to heal it. That is literally the first step in the whole process of healing and loving yourself, is to really dive deep into like our wounds and really develop this loving relationship with them all, and really realizing that it really has nothing to do with not being enough or inadequate. It's all based on, you know, reactions that we have are based on our imbalances, and nothing is personal, and that the awareness and the intention of healing is where it all starts. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up or leave a comment in the comment section. And you guys all have a great day, and I love you all so much. Namaste.